Hello and welcome to another week of Pick 3 DST, where I give you 3 defenses I like and 1 defense I'm fading for week 6 of the NFL season. I'm your host, Eric Samulski, and as a reminder, these are not my full weekly DST rankings. If you want to see those, you can click the link below or go to RotoBaller.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at SamskiNYC when I update my rankings throughout the whole week. Let's dive into the defense I'm fading. It's the Green Bay Packers. Consensus has them 4th, and I have them 12th for this week. And it's the same reason that I was fading the Miami Dolphins last week. This isn't to say don't play them against the Jets, but it is just to tell you that the Jets are not the smash spot that we thought they were in the past. Currently, the Jets give up the 13th most points to opposing fantasy defenses. So they're pretty much in the middle of the pack. And the Packers have just been fine on defense this year. They're 24th in the NFL in turnover rate. They're 13th in pressure rate. They're 11th in sacks, and they're 11th in percentage of drives that end in an opponent's score. So they're actually outside the top 10 as a fantasy defense for the year. So I don't think that we should automatically think that they're going to be a top 5 defense just because they're facing a Jets team that actually has some pretty good offensive pieces. So I think you can play the Packers this week, but they're more of a fringe top 12 option for me. My sleeper defense for the week is the Washington Commanders. Consensus has them at 18th, but I have them up at 10th this week. The Bears give up the 8th most fantasy points to opposing defenses, and they are dead last in the NFL in adjusted sack rate. The Commanders are 4th in the NFL in pressure rate and 6th in the NFL in tackles for a loss. So this is a team that can put pressure in the backfield, and considering the Bears' struggle to protect Justin Fields, I think there's an opportunity here for the Commanders to put up a pretty solid effort. I know the Bears offense opened it up a little bit in the second half of last week, but Thursday night games tend to be a little sloppy and slow, so I think that the Commanders can push their way into the top 10 here, given the pressure and the potential sacks they could get against Justin Fields. My solid defense of the week is the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm surprised to see them outside of the top 10. Consensus has them 14th, but I have them 7th on the week against the Saints. The Saints give up the 3rd most points to opposing fantasy defenses, while the Bengals are 14th in pressure rate, 10th in turnover rate, 10th in pass breakups, and 9th in yards allowed per play. That means the Bengals are basically a fringe top 10 defense on the season, and now they're playing an offense that gives up the 3rd most points to opposing fantasy defenses, which to me makes them feel pretty comfortable just inside the top 10, which is why I have them at 7th this week. And I think you can get a solid effort for them in a game they really have to win because they don't want to fall to 2-4 on the season. My stud defense for the week is the Philadelphia Eagles. Consensus has them 5th, and I have them 3rd. I'm seeing a lot of questions on Reddit about should I play the Eagles? My answer is yes. The Eagles are 1st in the NFL in turnover rate, 6th in pressure rate, 7th in tackles for a loss, and 4th in sacks. So this has been an elite defense so far. Yes, Cooper Rush has looked good for Dallas in replacement of Dak Prescott so far, but he hasn't really seen a defense that's the caliber of the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are going to be at home with a lot on the line. I expect them to come out and really make things hard on Cooper Rush, so I think that they're still a really solid defense this week, and if you have them, I just can't see a reason to bench them. As a reminder, if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to get Pick 3 DST every single week, as well as the rest of our RotoBaller content, our start-sit videos, our weekly rankings videos, our DFS content, and more so that we can help you not only win your leagues, but win money this NFL season.